initiative.
Are you ready
They could
for
not, especially once they went up the
GenG
defensive
versus
side.
DFM?
So we'll see how many rounds he can secure in the first half.
AKA Kingslayers. Can they do it again? I don't know. We gotta watch and see. MEIY, the main character. If VCT was anime, that was commented on the last game against Paper X.
We'll see what DFM does.
And bro,
right now it's GenG on the attack. And
this will be legendary, man. This team is playing so good. GenG,
this is one of the big differences, right?
Very consistent. These guys are incredible.
Have a bit more information on A main and have the ability to maybe get a cheeky kill before you call for rotates or anything like that. Get a little bit more audio
today
as well.
is a day for you to show up, bro.
Dicey situation. But he should be able to pick up on a couple more cues.
We know you
so
can.
GenG, they're going to cut sound. They know they've given up this entire space before. They should check this corner.
Slow walk against him. Karen setting up for smokes, possibly down into mid, or at least a fake into B. But there it is, and instantly swings out. Texture went down, though, so that is a little bit of firepower lost.
Yeah, but with someone so far ahead, GenG feeling relatively safe to go ahead with their own recon as well, and that's going to be a bit more valuable in the post plant than the Jet. MEIY takes a big hit as well, so GenG's post plant looking pretty solid. They already cleared somewhat of the flank on mid as well. You still have the tripwire live from Foxy9.
Sheriff picked up as well. Paranoia in towards back to spawn, and of course the rest of the team to watch back into heaven. That's MEIY down. Quite a bit of value already for GenG. Karen with another peek out, another player down, and this time it's going to be Gen alongside Foxy9, who's continuing to hold the angle. Final shot through.
This Karen guy is a boss, bro. Big boss.
Holding another off angle again, all on his own. Now he does this a lot when he has the Odin, but with just a rifle in hand, it's going to be enough. That's a great Paranoia support though from G, and he's once again here on Abyss. That allows Art to just hold on. Classic comes out.
Bro, my mouse just do that so often. I had to remove the
but
jump
let's talk about how he needed to step up, and this might be the round where he starts to wake up for the team.
And I love that.
3 on the board.
Karen off to the other fences as well. Akame trying to hold his best. Gets the spike down. Yeoman gun down.
1v1.
Just Foxy9. He
Yo,
found the trade, but
Jinpong.
now the one-on-one against Jinpong.
He likes crazy clutches. 1v1 like this, not sure if it's his thing. Yeah, bro. If it was 1v3, 4, maybe he won, bro.
Maybe. The Marshall waits for the smoke to
Ace for T3XTURE.
Takes advantage of that.
Giving him the 4K. Giving him the 4K. Giving him the 4K.
B side calls for the push in towards A. That's the second player down. Shot steps into heaven.
4K. Give the guy the 4K.
And Jin will get one, but no weapon recovery quite available, so he'll just wait. See if he can maybe creep around.
Yo.
Maybe 1 or 2 more kills.
Knife him, bro.
Going to find out. Oh, does he turn around?
4K, 4K. Knife, knife. 4K, 4K.
Push out. Aside from that, and he eventually says, well, if he's not in heaven, where is he gone?
Yeah, that's where GenG starts to look a lot better. It's 4-0 right now as well, and this is a really strong start for GenG on the attack. Rifles picked up, Blade Storm at the ready as well, and DFM not quite finding the answer just yet. Art with the Hunter as well. Right now, a little bit of an aggressive angle in towards A main, doesn't spot anything out. GenG straight down mid.
Yeah, just absolute mid covers. And they're going to try to potentially trap out the operator as well. They hear it. They know it's trapped. MEIY, you don't have anywhere to go. You've been trapped out. Akame needs to protect him. They need to find a way out, but there is no exit. It's just Akame fighting for his life on the site. And that he will do. Not only keeping himself alive, trying to protect MEIY, but now all alone waiting for that backup. Already a 4v2. DFM is here on the site.
No trades found. To try to work their way around the smoke. Munchkin with the shorty at ready. Pushing in, but once again re-smoked.
Yeah, Munchkin just waiting to see if anyone's going to clear that. A nice timing from Akame. They know where one is. There's a good Paranoia. See if there's a reaction. Yeoman actually gets a nice pick. So DFM, they got to reconsider.
Oh my goodness.
Art's going back because he's just not sure of the information. But now they hear both guns. Art, you have to come back. Art, you need to be here for your team. Jinpong is just getting
Munchkin, the captain. Bro, like, wait, what?
And GenG suddenly flipping
Munchkin
on its head, making it 6-0.
IGL is fragging.
The confidence gone from DFM.
Bro, 6-0. Yeah. This is not looking good for them. DFM epic, by the way.
Just playing it safe. Found the isolated duels against them. The advantage completely thrown out to the sides because
looking good for them.
You
cannot throw runs like this against this team,
man. Back into the side, they started to move, they started to buckle, and that was the go signal for Munchkin to start picking them off. Start to think too much about your own decisions, but that's when you really got to just hunker down. calm yourselves down, you know, take in those little wins that you get and find that confidence back in slowly, bit by bit. Hopefully they'll be able to do just that with MEIY right up around the stairs now. Karen, though, quick to smoke it off. Maybe looking to push on through with the null command now, and there it is, MEIY with the first opening frag. Now continuing to launch the onslaught alongside Gen and the rest of the team. Akame gunned down, but able to pick him back up. Art in with the Hunter Sphere as well, just to toss in a little distraction, but unfortunately T3XTURE holding on true with that outlaw. Jinbong swings out around the sides now with the Sheriff, and we'll be able to find a little bit of attention. Munchkin swings back though. Yeoman in with his own Hunter Sphere, continuing to send through the beams, but Jin sticks the defuse all the way through.
Did he miss the ult?
They take the round. Akame takes more kills as well.
And so right now, with 4 members already here for the execute, Foxy9, not much reason to move away. Still got that trip as well. Akame now trapped on the site. Catches Jinbong, can't land on his feet.
What a movement!
That is just a slice and dice through the site.
I want to see the timeout. Oh God. 5 on 3. Gen right around the corner. He's just on the clock.
Gen.G.
So looking for whatever he can get.
And not fucking around.
Gen.G, you know, they have everything surrounded, everything locked down. Art for a bit of a jump peek, but nothing's found either.
Yeah, just trying to set up for a recon here for MEIY, but that should be pretty telling. Foxy9 a little bit late to swivel onto that, but either way, they will both survive. A nice peek out from Karon, trying to reclaim his place, letting Gian know that he is the OG.
Bro, my neck hurts so bad.
And MEIY will just have to run for his life.
Yeah, he's saving
See if he can even make it out. Honestly, you might want to consider dropping and floating through one of these gaps just to see if they find you or not, because they're here. And that should be a drop down, and they find him. No weapons carried over.
A little bit of an attempt to gather info, but okay, Art starts it off with a kill.
That's a good start.
Paranoia to keep them delayed as well. There's still 3 members here. You only tag 1 close. There's the fragment, but he's still hiding in the smoke. You don't find him. Art's still alive. He gets 2, 3 on the board for the round. GN
was jumping there.
In the back, but it's with MEIY this time. He is not alone. And Yeoman stranded on the site. He's gotten quite a few kills, but it won't be enough for this round.
But Gen.G, they're getting within range and they're ready to explode onto site again. Off with the flash. Straight in.
Jinbong, he's going to try to hide out. Akame's trying to protect him for as long as possible, but they can't both die here. Jinbong will only trade for 1, but sight given over again. Even stairs, you have to re-clear. Karon going to peek out on a timing. He goes for the line swing. Welcome to Pacific, Art. And he shuts the retake down. Paranoia goes out for even further delay. The drone tags MEIY. You know both members are here. Yeoman needs to collaborate on a timing, and there is another beat and switch this time with Munchkin.
Like,
it all comes down
first time
to
I watch him
MEIY.
play.
He wants another round. They need every round they can get. 1v2.
Always impressed me, man.
The swing out, and Yeoman is on point today. You've already given up the site. You have to make sure that you're ready to play for the retake. You have the Cosmic Divide. You can't go over the risks here. Akame stays alive for now. Jinbong tries to trade off of it. All right, you get the kills. You're staying alive. Jinbong dances. Barely gets nicked right on the ankle by the Hunter's Fury.
40 seconds. With the Cosmic Divide up as well, that's when Gen.G really goes for the full rotation over. It's just MEIY on the A side, sure, but he's holding Heaven on an off angle. Art hears Yeoman up by the top of mid as well, but okay, gun down. Jin makes it a safe trade. 2-on-1 against MEIY. What's going to happen?
MEIY, he needs to land the first shot. He finds it, not quite able to get the kill. T3XTURE gets by with the Bladestorm, tries to position on top of the site. Spike not planted just yet, but now it all comes down to Munchkin, and he still needs to plant. He would love to get at least 1 more kill, but he's about to get spotted, and it's too many members. DFM will keep the threads of hope alive with 3v. An equal push out from Gen.G. Just hiding away with that smoke, purposely keeping it low so it's not spotted easily. There's just not enough members from DFM here. They need to win their fights, but MEIY landing the first shot just draws away all the attention. The duo MEIY and start to strike back here in the second half.
Just holding themselves up by Catwalk. So much spotted out. The shots connecting as well. Just Munchkin left. 1-on-5.
Man, when these kids get confidence,
well, he'll just bank on the fact that it might be A, and if it's not,
real tough.
We'll see what his choice is.
Yeah, get away with a kill or 2, find the alt orbs. Maybe try not to give too much away to DFM.
I'm just taking this time to discuss things a little bit as well.
Bro, like,
seems,
this is overall idea. I should
if he can't
probably
get a kill,
cut
like
around,
you said,
no?
he'll get a point or 2 towards that null command, but if not, happy to go down to the spike.
DFM though, they note their numbers advantage and they're playing it tight. They're pushing all the way into defender side spawn. They spawn nothing, so they kind of know. Maybe he's mid, maybe he's coming all the way back to attacker spawn. Oh, he saw Jin.
Yeah, GN looks like he's gonna get caught out right there near the end, and DFM says that's fine. We'll be able to save our lives going over. MEIY just wondering if it's gonna re-peek back out to mid. That he's trapped, but who else is on the site? Well, Munchkin down, no bodyguard for Texture. Here comes the flying drone in MEIY with the blades out. He wants to kill, but Texture shuts him down. The attack already slowed down. Texture trying to spade MEIY as well, and the spike still yet to be delivered onto the site.
4K.
Guarding each other in Gen.G. Texture on for 3. Can he get the 4th? No, well, Karen's already gonna go for it. Jinbeng shuts down Texture, but it's only Jinbeng left who makes it a 1v2.
Bro,
all the way towards the back lines, and with that, he was able to find Texture, who was hunting for kills. Spots out the next player as well. 2-on-1 though, and Yeoman's right up from behind, undetected. So there is a chance at thwarting Jinbeng on towards that spike plant. Karen keeping himself tucked away as well.
This is tough because you do have to just go for the plant. It's just too much distance for you to cover to try to get a kill first. He needs to try to isolate the 1v1s. He has no idea that Yeoman's already through. The timing from Yeoman is perfect.
That's actually unlucky,
as he brings yet another round for Gen.G.
So it just bears noting that DFM does need a lot more information to work off of, but right now, Texture straight inside the smoke. The updraft heard, but unfortunately, Spam's not quite found. Texture finds a shot through to MEIY instead.
Well, a little bit of their own medicine against DFM. They were doing this a lot to Paper X yesterday. GN. Oh, criminal in mid as Akame gets a
What are they doing? What are they doing?
Gen.G, perhaps underestimating their opponents just a bit, expecting them to shy away from the
Straight
fight.
up trolling, if you ask me.
Yeah, well, they're gonna have to pay the price for it now. It's 2-on-4. Jin maybe down to mid HP, but it's not the worst thing in the world for DFM, and they will continue to scout and check things out with that drone.
Ay.
Karen hears footsteps.
Yeah, he knows he just has to fight it, so he's gonna hold a further out off angle, waits for both targets. He's nice and calm, good for 3, a triple for Karen.
He's just incredible.
1v1 setup for Foxy 9.
Jump into him.
The timing, he hears the footsteps, and that's all he needs for the confidence to drive
down. What a legend!
Map point.
You talked about Karen needing to step up for the team, to take matters into his own hands, and this is just that. Look at how he holds the angle. It was probably should have been an unwinnable scenario for Gen.G, given how everything out towards mid was just completely broken apart. But he gets the first kill. Goes for the big side step towards the right and continues to reposition. Those 3 kills gave all the value to Gen.G in this round.
Yeah, but there's no one looking to trade for Yeoman. So DFM, they will continue to creep back up. Yeoman, if he can find a good timing, if he can find that kill, he can't quite get it. He has to shy away, but that means B-site now in danger. There's the no command, everything offline. Foxy 9 just waiting on timing. He's been shut down, he's been pushed back with that fragment, and that leaves Karon all alone. Sheriff in hand, perfect. Oh, what in the world is that?
This game is incredible.
His team, but the revive just won't come through in time. Foxy 9 strikes from the side, and this might be how it ends. Akame's still down. Spike now recovered. They want to try to get something going. MEIY set up for the kill, but MEIY, can he stay alive long enough?
This is how it ends. GG.
But it starts with Karon, a headshot in the smoke, and Gen.G will take map 1.
13-6. Gen.G, they break apart DFM's winning streak on the map of Abyss. He's playing right around the corner. Art setting up the smokes.
Yeah, it's just going to be flood into that B site. The talk screen comes up, but obviously coming in through Baby Door, it's going to negate some of that delay.
It's on Pacific, they are not using Tail, bro.
Just has to make sure that no one's actually pushing through on Waterfall. Curious to see if Texture's going to try to do a door play or if he's going to group up. It looks like he wants to go potentially all the way around and then eventually tap the door.
Okay. That does take a little bit of time. Meanwhile, the main forces all around the site itself. A little bit from heaven, a little bit from the straight up angles. the paint shells to block off Gen.G. Yeoman tries to get ahead. He has to jump ahead, but takes a lot of damage in that process, and MEIY, alongside Gen, will be able to collect on those frags. Texture now up from behind, has the doors up and opened, finds at least a pick, but Kara not quite landing the flick. Down to just Texture, pushes out of the smoke.
Good start, they need that.
The A site, usually not going to be a stack. You kept so much attention on B and C that it should be the weaker site. The timing is there for DFM, but can they get through Yeoman? He's been on fire so far today. Gets spotted by the Prowler, wants to reposition. Oh, it's going to be Karon arriving just in time for backup from above. Yeoman trying to slice the angles, waiting for Karon to fight. Yeoman with another wall bang. He's trying to get
playing
the
good. He's playing so good.
Yeoman.
Damn, bro.
Gen.G stopping to fight Rubble. They want to take space elsewhere, and this time it's an all-out brawl. Gen.G comes out on top. Munchkin barely escaping with his life. Yeoman is there close, and DFM will slow things down.
I thought I heard the flash, but somehow, well, Gen.G comes out of the fight with the advantage. Now onto the other parts of the map. Texture is just posted up and ready to truly receive them. And there's the first one. Blastback's away. Good shot from Art to really take him down. Spike still on his side, but unfortunately, as soon as the curtain falls, Munchkin lands the perfect tap. Just down to Art.
Art will just try to make his
Man,
way
he has
all
everything.
the way
This
over
is
to
actually
the A
winnable.
side. He wants to run as fast as possible. Just gonna go for the plant. Get whatever he can. Ideally, sure, you try to find maybe one more fight, 1v1, but he doesn't have the leisure for that. Prowler checks, he's in back of sight. Yeah, no time for trickery. You just gotta fight. He thinks a little bit too much, and Foxy9 will arrive to receive another kill.
And it's really tough, right? Hold. Well, the rest of DFM try to aggress straight in towards the C site. It's just the op here, and if that's what they've read, it would be good, but Texture sharp on the flick.
And you know exactly when the call came through that they were going to lower that poison cloud, because that's when he switches his sights over to the middle of the smoke to make sure he's ready to flick either way. And now you know if there's a rotate, there's a crossfire. Munchkin spots one. There should be the swing out. There's Foxy9. The paranoia, but Foxy9 is not hit, and he will shut down the spike. GN, you've been tagged for a long time. You might be able to get one kill, but it's just
looking good for GenG here, dude.
Creep through.
Kind of just want a full send, and that's what they're looking to do. A little bit of a creep up, just letting Art be the first one in with a spike. Foxy9 and everyone else have already backed off, but at the same time, Gen.G has the ults to kind of go in for the retake.
Oh, the showstopper trying to send it all the way to the deep end, but the spike already gets
double
MEIY. We've got some good showstoppers in Pacific, but it's not over just yet. Foxy9 answers right back, evens it out to a 3v3. Munchkin, operator in hand, but the lockdown, it should find value. It should push everyone into the corners. Right now, the ping's coming down from Gen.G. They know exactly where to look. Munchkin's gonna look for
Munchkin's such a good, bro. Low-key, Munchkin's so good.
Art staying alive with 7 HP, and it's just not lucky enough.
Man, Munchkin is one of the most valuable players in the world right now.
It's such a good number, but no.
If you don't have Meteor, use Texture. He pushes out with the operator. That side of the map is now gone.
Not so much being held by Gen.G.
I jinxed the guy. I jinxed the guy.
Spray him down. Takes down Art. That's the one of the controllers gone. Foxy9 comes back to refill the space and finds Jinpung.
It was like an Nvidia, bro.
Foxy9 as well. The backup. It's getting faster and faster. GN with a trade. Spots Karon. Karon resets the fight and wins it. Akame now alone.
He likes this.
Catches sight of Karon.
Kid. Time to step it up.
To go up to the spike just yet.
Time to show up Okindo, bro.
He can reset.
Make your dream.
He can make things calm just a little bit.
He does have 40 seconds to work off of. Spike somewhere behind the wall, so he's able to still pick that up.
Bro, like,
just to make sure.
We can get the spike and get the fuck out.
Over.
No, 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 no.
Gen.G, they'll just hold. Getting curious at timing, but Texture is flicked.
Everywhere,
Still
bro. Texture's a fucking
legend. Gen.G.
Moving a
Man,
lot more
they need to get 4 here.
DFM already on towards the A side, but they're doing so much just to check
have
and make
hope.
sure that there isn't a single ninja on the side hiding anywhere.
A lot of hope.
So they managed to clear that out. They got the spike down. Razorvine in place.
That was good, bro. I was good to have faith.
Watched tree.
TFM, they really need this round. They gotta pick their angles carefully and just hold. They can't start second-guessing themselves non-stop. Arcro's set up for a trade on the site itself, but Akame, can he stay alive on tree? The Prowler comes through. He needs to get the first fight. He does it. Now the angles have opened up.
MEIY, it's now, bro, it's now. 3 kills for you.
He needs to swing out. He gets one. Jinbum trying to go for the trade. The paint show's trying to stop the defuse, but it doesn't quite go over the corner. They do stop it at half, and the spray through the box.
That works. That works. 3 kills, bro. See?
Well, just around the other end of tree to continue to hold it. Bit of a wall bang.
All the way through.
Okay.
Holding against Foxy9. That's huge. Now you know the options
I
much
always
more limited.
mispronounce
Art
these
is
guys,
pushed
man. I
out
don't know why.
very far, but that will be the early signal for a fast rotate if needed. They're coming. Art makes the call. Lots of footsteps heard. He needs to get more than one. He only gets one, but lots of damage done. Delays them far enough. Munchkin, meanwhile, still toying with them with all the utility, the toxins, the reset. He's not going to get the kill, so numbers advantage for DFM.
Okay, there's no way they lose this round. Their HP is so low.
Angle. Sheerwall comes up. No escape for Gen.G.
There's hope. There's hope for the Japanese team.
Okay, there was no one spotted outside of C Mount, so DFM, I'd love to see them rotate a little bit faster, especially as you see that toxic screen come back up. You still have delay util over on C, and MEIY goes down. That's the site opened up. Nobody here for backup. Gen.G, not full information just yet. They will continue to explore with 35 seconds on the clock.
Look at Munchkin.
Oh, he hears him. Gets some damage in, distracts him, not able to fill that A site. And during all of that, Foxy9 with a deep lurk all the way around. So this may have done wonders for Munchkin just to try to make them think about someone coming in from B Heaven. But it's a far range kill for Foxy9.
Yo, if they lose this,
DFM, not much time to work with.
Long range on the classic, and because of time as well, Gen.G just needs to wait and bait even longer. In with the snake bite to fend them off. Paint shells at the ready as well.
And the winner here faces
timing, and now they have everything lined up.
Whoever comes up
just spammed on, and the nano swarm.
Second one.
They can't even.
Give me what happened is on the channel.
There's no chance for a defuse, and you will just have to run away.
This is fucked up, DFM. This is fucked up.
This was not meant to be.
We're playing for the next round, man.
Look at this.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes it all perfect.
Oh my god, he actually tagged the next guy.
Oh, that was a funny play.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah, he loves this weapon, bro.
At least they're bringing joy to two in the smoke. DFM, you cannot get curious. Oh, that's a timing, and Jinbum's ready for it. It's a quick trade for Foxy9.
You should run.
1-to-1. Oh, but the lockdown, and that could be a bit of a fake as well. The rest of Gen.G is still somewhat undetected, or at least mid-rounding it back towards the B site, where DFM's gonna have to respect it.
Yeah, they see nobody pushing out of blue room, so they consider it safe in the last couple seconds. Boombot sent to make sure there's no push out from heaven as well.
All the positions noted too. Meanwhile, Art, okay, tried to reposition, but spotted out by Karen.
Yeah, but now they know that Karen is at Rubble, so that's something that DFM will have to take care of. Akame, meanwhile, gets a kill on the site itself. Now, continuing through, they push him out, so now all eyes onto blue room. Yo, man, he's been so good today. Dodges the paint shells, ready for the second kill.
God, there's
Holds on to the flank.
So quick to react with MEIY's peek now down towards Karen. Spots out the Odin and kind of knows exactly where to look. One inside of blue, and that's Foxy9. Okay, slight whiff on it, but Karen comes back in to stabilize.
Now this time it's a double swing. Munchkin continuing to double up. Buddy system with Foxy9. The site is free. And that's a push out from DFM. As long as Gen.G can survive here on Rubble, but the spike is dropped. Texture knows he's on a mission. He has to run. They have B site.
Yeah, and they got the weapons spot.
So no audio, just
actually,
full
no.
faith.
I thought
Munchkin had to the site. Foxy9 will protect him, but are they aware of MEIY? Oh, they're just gonna go all the way around. All right, you know what? The wraparound from C has come. We've deleted it. And now onto the site.
Look at Munchkin.
Munchkin's waiting in spawn. And once he knows on a timing that there is no wraparound, they should have a better inkling of where they're coming from. You still have the alarm bot as well. The position of Foxy9 is just too good right now.
Oh, this is so much information. Foxy9 is quite prepared. It is MEIY, though, so if MEIY can find that one-on-one, it could spell a little bit better for DFM.
Munchkin waiting for it, wins the fight against
MEIY.
Armbot spots the
bro.
And Gen.G.
It's GG. It's my point, actually.
Towards match point.
Basically GG, not gonna lie.
But there is simply no entry. And DFM will have to swallow their tears as they save while they give up match point.
A little bit unfortunate, but right now, straight into it. Gen.G looking to finish. Cool blast.
Oh my god, the trade. The calling is incredible.
Spike goes down.
Now he has the pit.
There's the haunt going through. That keeps him tied up. Paranoia at the ready.
Bro, DFM,
well.
you guys showed big improvements.
Now 30 HP.
You have a new roster with young talents.
Meanwhile, we do have
our reasons to be proud. You guys did amazing this kickoff. GG.
Like that, we'll stand back up and remain here in VCT Pacific Kickoff.
A Nightfall at the end as well. Yeoman tapping up Texture. I mean, just so many of these moments. Sure, maybe not the greatest numbers, but a lot of impact found on this one guy, Yeoman. Maybe they had doubts against him, but he's definitely proving everyone wrong today.